the 12 laws of karma that will change your life. Oh, sweet karma, we have all at some point in our lives walked away and left it to karma. But what exactly does that mean? Lucky you, because today we will talk about the 12 laws of karma, so you can have a better understanding on how to live a more balanced and respectable life. But before we hit you with the deets, subscribe for more information on the subjects you are inquisitive of. Welcome to the Deetz family. Now, let's discuss how the 12 laws of karma affect your life and why you should follow these simple rules. Is karma really a bleep? Does what come around really go around? Don't effing move. Here come the deets. Number 1. The great law. You get what you give, what goes comes around. Karma's a bleep. Basically, that's law number 1. You reap what you sow, but what exactly does that mean? Well, if you want to be monetarily successful, then you need to be generous to others. If you want to surround yourself with honest individuals, then you need to be honest with others. Whatever you are trying to achieve, act accordingly, and you can receive what you put into action. Do you practice karma? Speak now or forever hold your peace, metaphorically speaking, of course. Leave a comment below and start a conversation with the Deetz family. Number 2. The law of creation. You are responsible for what you have created in your life. Nothing happens by accident, and what and who is in your life is no exception. What I choose to practice in my life results in what becomes my life. Things don't happen to you, they happen by you. Regardless of whether or not you are consciously creating this life, you are the master of ceremonies. Number 3. The law of humility. You must first accept things for what they are before you attempt to change it. Accepting others means you're not passing judgment on them and passing judgment on them. Accepting things for the way they are humbles you and forces you to see yourself as no better or worse than those around you. You need to subscribe? Did it work? No. But seriously, join the Deetz family and never miss a video on the subjects that have puzzled you for all of your waking hours. Number 4. The law of growth. If you want to grow, you must first change yourself. All changes come from within before they are represented in the world around you. While you cannot force the world around you to change, you have control over yourself, and your outside world will always remain a reflection of who you have become. Number 5. The law of responsibility. As we have touched on in this topic, everything that happens to you happens by you. Your world is simply a reflection of who you are, and thus you must accept responsibility for what your world is or becomes. If the world around you is falling apart, then that is simply a reflection of who you are on the inside. The only way to change the world you live in is to change yourself, as you are responsible for creating the world you live in, and that begins inside of you. You are responsible for the world around you, and you have to change yourself to change it. Before we continue, let me offer you a side dish. Take a peek at our video on 10 things to do every day to grow your relationship. Maybe there is something you want the deets on? Let us know down below in the comment section. Now, back to the 12 laws of karma that will change your life. Number 6. The law of connection. While we may have a tendency to look into the past and believe that it is better than the present, or look into the future to assume things will be better or different, karma teaches us that the past and the present are connected. What does this mean? We cannot believe one is more important than the other, as all three are required for you to create the world you are living in. Continuously living as a reflection of these three states will create the life you have. Number 7. The law of focus. Have you ever tried to get multiple things done at once, only to get none of them done? Well, then you'll love this law. Karma teaches us to focus on one goal at a time. You must direct all of your energy on your one goal in order to have an effect. You cannot gain higher consciousness while harboring negative thoughts. Furthermore, you cannot grow as a person while not accepting others and thinking about their problems. You must focus entirely and let go of all other thoughts, as they will prevent you from achieving your goal. Number 8. The law of giving and hospitality. Do you guys have that friend that says they're really about it, but you know they aren't about it because they ain't built for this? I don't want to say any names, but they aren't going to like this law. Karma knows that at some point there will come a time that you will need to prove yourself. You'll have to walk the walk, if you will. If you fail this test, it is only further proof that you are not creating the world you think you are around you, because you are actually the person you have professed yourself to be. Moving on. Number 9. The law of change. Tell me this, do you feel like similar mistakes happen in your life? Like the point where you feel like saying again, welcome to the law of change. The law of change states that a mistake will continue to repeat itself until you have learned from it. By not accepting this mistake or not proving that you have changed, this mistake will continually repeat itself. Only once you have made the necessary changes can you move past this point in life. The good news is that once you do move past it, you have become a new person ready for the challenges ahead. Number 10. The law of here and now. What are you doing? Like right now, what are you doing? Ultimately, that's all that matters. Karma acknowledges that the past and future have necessary places in who we are, but ultimately all we have is now. If we don't focus and engage in the now, we don't have the future we aspire to have. If we focus on the past, we can't be who we want in the future. We have to change it in the now. Now is all we have, and we have to appreciate and work to constantly focus on it. Number 11. The law of patience and reward. Learn to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the everyday labors of becoming who you want to be. With your eyes on who you want to be without feeling like you need to rush the process, you will achieve your goal. If you are dedicated to your goal and focus on it with all the positive energy you have, you don't need to be impatient, as you know you will reach it when the time is right. Good things come to those who wait. And number 12, the law of significance and inspiration. We are but a speck in the history of humans, even less in the history of the planet, and even less in the history of our universe. All of this cosmic insignificance can lead one to feel like all of their fruitless efforts are in vain. The law of significance and inspiration teaches us that everything and anything we do contributes to our existence. No matter how small the contribution, you have made a change in our existence. When you feel like you aren't making a difference, remember that your actions and/or inaction are, in fact, making a difference to the existence of everyone. The last of the laws of karma is no significance and inspiration. The law teaches that no matter how insignificant we might feel, we contribute to the whole, and the universe would be different without our contribution, no matter how small it seems. It is one law that you should reflect on when you need a motivational boost. All efforts or lack of efforts result in a change to our current perception of our existence as a whole. In short, you matter. Now that you know the laws of karma, it's on you to follow them, or at least understand what it means to say karma's a The only thing better than succeeding is knowing you did it the right way. Want to succeed in a relationship? Here, let me hit you with the deets. Watch the 10 things to do every day to grow your relationship, or get inspired with the evolution of the shoe. Come on, now click 1 and get the 411 on all your favorite brain-bending subjects. Do you believe in karma? Tell us why in the comments, and that's the deets.